The Green Bay Packers is the best team in the NFC. And if you don't like it, nigga, whoop-de-doo. Because they the best team. Let's hop into this, though.
2 game balls. This first guy, he had 5 PBUs today.
Pass breakups.
And this other guy had 6 for 124 and a tug. Where you at, Tug?
Somebody told me to put him on my prize picks, too. God damn. Run the clip. So, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Green Bay job built the ass to them Commanders, man. It was crazy. They came back and they made it a game, but like I said, man, anytime you got to play a Michael Parsons, and they already got a Rashawn Gary and they got other defensive linemen, you're going to have to come up with a game plan to really either block them or get the ball out your hands, or they're going to wreck your game plan. That's just, and he's extra motivated. I'm like, I just don't know why you would trade him. For all the Dallas Cowboy fans that were screaming like, well, good riddance, y'all are crazy. Crazy, but let's hop into it, though. Now, when we talking about the Green Bay Packers, besides their defense, and we'll get to their defense, it's the development of Jordan Love. Like when we first seen Jordan Love, and you seen him against my Kansas City Chiefs when Aaron Rodgers was hurt that game in that year, he looked kind of bad. He looked bad, but from the outside looking in, they were seeing him every day for 3 years straight, training camp, developing him. Green Bay probably has the best system for developing quarterbacks in the NFL because it's just proven from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to now Jordan Love. And they knew what they had. A lot of us didn't know because we only seen that one game and we probably seen a couple preseason plays, but like they knew what they were developing. And then when they got LaFleur, it just everything came together. He's been one of his coaches since he's ever been a head coach. So shout out to him. But let's look at some of these plays. Okay, there go ESPN right there. What they talking about? Chiefs are listing Xavier Worthy as doubtful. Okay, he don't need to play next week. We'll be fine. One of the things about Jordan Love, I call him, he's like the pitcher of the NFL. He has a fastball. He has a moon ball. He has a touch pass. He has like a repertoire of passes he can throw to get the ball to any receiver. And it's like on this team, that's why it's hard to do prize picks on this team, because it's like you don't know who's going to be the guy next week. Like last week, Tucker Kraft only had 2 catches, but he comes into this game 6 for a buck whatever and goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you just week to week you just don't know. Like if you go on prize picks from yesterday, Reed was the guy that everybody was picking. He had like 100. He had like 100,000 like ups. Highs or lows on his pick. This is the play that he gets hurts on. It's a stack formation right here, kind of like a triple. You got the stack formation with him out here with Romeo Dobbs out here on the outside by himself. And like I said, the Washington Commanders secondary will be their Achilles heel. They do have Lattimore out there, but it's just like, and it was last year. Last year, that was their Achilles heel. They couldn't really stop the pass for real. Their defense was kind of holding them back, and Jaden Daniels was carrying that team. And like I said, but like Jordan Love can throw off his back foot. He can step up in the pocket. He can like reset, launch ball. This is like one of the moon balls I was talking about, and he just puts it over the top. That was a great catch, by the way. And that was the play that he got hurt on. And like I said, he's just one of them quarterbacks that has a variety of throws he can throw. Okay, so this is the pass to Tucker Kraft as well. And we knew that he was talented. We knew that he was one of the tight ends that can get open, that can move, he gets a lot of yak when he catches the ball as well. So let's run it and see what they do. Okay, you have 83 is gonna come in motion right here. Boom. This is actually a 3 tight end set. To be honest, yeah, this is a 3 tight end set. So this screams run formation. when you see these type of formations, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the box. Damn near their whole defense is in the box, trying to stop this run because they think that Jacobs is getting the ball. They don't decide to run the ball. They put the receiver, they put, you know what I'm saying, all these tight ends in the route tree right here. So this is just a good fake out by the OC Matt LaFleur, giving them this formation, this personnel, and selling a run, but the whole time it's actually a pass, and he goes down the seam. Before, like they have everything. If you look at Green Bay roster and how they play, you know what I'm saying, like it was only in the first second. This thing was the first half, first quarter. They had 15 plays for 140 yards, and they held the ball for 8 minutes. This is winning football. This is a winning formula every week. You dig what I'm saying? So it's kind of like as of right now, they're the best. They're not the best team in the NFL because you got a lot of good teams in the AFC. But in the NFC, as of right now, what we're looking at 2 weeks in, they look like the most complete team on the field. Even with Micah Parsons coming in late, they look like the most complete team on the field right now. They look dominant. They look fresh. They look fast. They look sharp. You dig what I'm saying? They look like they're like their head. They look like they represent their head coach very well. So as we run this is basically Josh Jacobs right here. Boom. Oh no, this is the Romeo Doubs play. Excuse me, the Romeo Doubs play. Again, in this formation, as you heard probably on the cast, they're showing you run. Everything about this formation screams run. It's 2 tight end set with the receiver in the back. The receiver is close in, so it's screaming. Everything is screaming run, run, run. It's first and goal. They're gonna run the ball, right? Squeeze. You have 10 players in the box. Leave this one-on-one out here, and to leave this one-on-one with Romeo Doubs, to have Doubs out here doing it is crazy. But he gets the separation right there, and it's an easy touchdown. Easy touchdown. Okay, so as you know, Jaden Reed got hurt, so they had to, you know what I'm saying, next man up. But like, to be honest, their receiving core is very well. When Christian Watson come back, there's gonna be, he's a down the field threat. They have Golden that they got out of the draft. They have Romeo Doubs. They have Heath that made plays, that what you're gonna see right now. Like, one thing about Jordan Love, but people don't not giving him his respect, he is top 10. He might even be top 5. Well, not top 5. He is top 10 though, until he start winning some Super Bowls. But the thing is, he makes these receivers better. That's why they gave him that money after that playoff run, and everybody was like, "Oh, they played him too early." No, they've been watching him, seeing him for 3 years. They just needed him to display it in a season, which he did, and got him to the divisional round. Was one play away from getting to the NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? Then come back, make it to the playoffs again. So you have to, you know what I'm saying, reward that with money, but at the same time, these guys that they have on their receiving core, he makes them better. They don't make him better. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing about Jordan Love, which makes him a top 10 quarterback. So let's watch this play right here. Play action right here. Boom, set your feet. And like I said, boom. A nice little moon ball again over the top. This is just one hell of a catch. Just one hell of a catch. I knew it was a catch from the moment I seen it. From the moment I seen it, I knew it was a catch. That's just crazy. Get your feet down, 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 get your That's 2 right there. He actually got 3 because he stepped right there. Right there. Don't get no better than that. If they want to play bully ball, they can play bully ball. Like, they have the back to do that. And Josh Jacobs right here, boom, they actually get penetration with the Commanders, and he just runs through it right here. Like, that's, if they want to play bully ball, they can play bully ball as well. They can air it out. They can play bully ball. They can play defense. They are a complete team, and they have game records on the defense at the defense position at the D-line. They have good corners. They play together as a defense. Offensively, they are they're sound. Like, this is a team that you have to deal with. They are the best team in the NFC right now. Until you know, the season goes on, maybe have injuries. We don't know how it's going to go. But as of right now, they are the best team in the NFC. This is why I love the NFL. I like college football, but I love the NFL because week to week, you don't know what you're going to get. In college football, you can have a player, he can dominate college football if he's the more athletic guy, if he's, you know what I'm saying, have the more dominant team. In the NFL, it's not like that. Sometimes you do have your dominant teams, and you know what I'm saying, you get one of those every once in a while and they go on a run. But 8 times out of 10, your week to week is so different. Last week, Jaden Daniels was outrunning defenders on the Giants. He was making them look silly, smiling at them while he was running away from them, right? I want you to watch this play. It's not the same week to week. The league is so talented at the defensive end, at the defense position, to be honest. You have Michael Parsons on there, right? He's gonna step up in the pocket. Watch this, bro. You're not gonna outrun him though. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna really outrun him. How he outran the other guy last week, you're not really gonna outrun him. This is one of his better runs of the night. But like, he only rushed for like 16 yards. He rushed for like 80 something last game against the Giants. You see what I'm saying? And he's a great player. But that's the difference between him and Lamar. Lamar might get more out of that than Jaden. That's what makes Lamar different. This is going to be the theme, just like it was last year for Saquon Barkley and the Giants not paying Saquon Barkley, him going to the Eagles, winning the Super Bowl and doing what he did. Michael Parsons is going to have that same type of run at his position. We're going to be saying, why did the Dallas Cowboys trade Michael Parsons every time, every game? Why? Because he does stuff like this. Let's run it now. As you see him just run past, he just, come on. This. I would take this over a lockdown corner every time. Give me the Green Bay Packers corners and give me Michael Parsons in this D-line over 2 lockdown, whatever you want to call it. Maybe if you got the Legion of Boom is different because they had a corner with the safeties, a hard-hitting safety, a cover safety, and then that other corner was good as well. Browner was good as well. So the Legion of Boom was kind of different. So you have to have the complete secondary. Even the no-fly zone, the Denver Broncos defense, they had 3 complete corners plus they had the whole entire secondary was good, not just 2 or 3 corners. I would take I said this again, I keep saying it. I would take the dominant pass rusher every time. Give me some maybe above average or average corners. He's going to make them better. Why? Boom, boom, boom. That fast. He's going to wreck the game. He's going to wreck the game. Ain't no running away from that. In fact, like I said, they are playing zone. In the red zone, they are playing zone. Why? Because when you play man in the red zone, and then the counter to that is I can run either spread formation, I can run bunch formation, I can run tight formation, I can run stack formation, and run man beaters, and create this traffic to get one of these players to be open, because you got to run through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different players just to get to mine. Whether in zone, all I have to do is play this side of the field. I can pass him off to the next guy if I need to. And these windows are smaller. Now, they're going to score on this play, but if you think about it, if he makes the tackle, they really don't score on this play. Let's run it. Okay, so Debo's going to come in. Nice. If he makes this tackle right here, if he makes the tackle, they don't score. They don't. He just misses the tackle, and this is a hard tackle because it's Deebo Samuel. But if he makes this tackle, they don't score. That's why I said I would rather play zone, because it makes the throws harder. It makes the run after catch harder. It makes everything harder for the defense. For the offense in the red zone compared to playing man. Unless you have the D line to get there. If your D line is sudden, then yes, because now your corners can jump stuff. But if you don't have the D line for it, I would play zone. And overall, this is the future of the NFL. These two are going to have battles for years to come. Jaden Daniels and Jordan Love, similar type of, you know what I'm saying, game style. Jordan Love will being more of a pocket passer, but can move, and Jaden Daniels being more of a dual threat. But like I said, bro, it's gonna be it's week to week is so different in the NFL than it is in college because of the talent. Because of the talent, you can run into a subpar Giants team and make them look silly, and then run into a top tier Green Bay team and it makes you look average. That's just how the NFL is, man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell me what y'all think about the vid.